Okay. Alright, let's do another stream to finish this bloody browser. So yeah, in the previous stream we didn't get to finish anything. Well, we get to finish scrolling, but we haven't finally like polishing it in terms of UIs and the code. So today we're gonna try and do that. Whether we're gonna do that or not, I don't know. Maybe. So yeah, so far we got scrolling working still. It's not only work for the whole page, it's also work for individual elements as well. But as you can see, there's some element that is outside of the box, but it's still displaying. This is because half of them, or part of them, are still part of the box, so it still get rendering. But in truth, the rendering should automatically do something called clippings. So it's just preventing things from rendering if it's outside of the box. And so today we're gonna try to attempt to do that. Hopefully we'll be succeeding in doing that, but no promise. So what should we do first? We should damn, I don't know what to do. We should refactor painting first, I guess. This painting is horrible at the moment. So the way painting works at the moment is just it has a collection of boxes and it has a collection of text, and it's always render box before text. So even if the text is under a box, it still appears on top. So that is not good, and we want to change that somehow. So let's start by doing that. I also want to move these boxes, paint box, paint requests thing. These structures it needs their own files, I guess. I don't know where to put them though. Paint requests is another thing. Paint box is a different thing. Paint box border should be inside a file with paint box. This thing as well, and paint text should be a different one. Okay, so we need something like components. Not a great name though. Component, primitive, elements, painting elements, painting component, painting primitives, fuck. I don't know. Let's call it primitive at the moment, because in the share folder we have primitive. It's got all of the class, well, not class structs that we share, and it's kind of similar in this case. So yeah, why not? Nope, I did not want to do that. Primitive as a folder. Also should add a mod file. And then in there we should have a paint box. And we're gonna move all of those paint box over. And paint text should have its own thing. Yeah. Pop mod paint box. How about that? File not included. How about now? Does that include? File not include them. Okay, so probably you need it here. How about now? Okay, that's good. I want to get rid of this thing, because right now we have something called rectangle or a round rectangle, but in truth, a rectangle is just a round rectangle without being round. Yeah. Anyway, we will take care of that later. We probably need this, and we'll see. How about that? No, still not working. You need all of these, I think. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, that's good. Corners, what are corners? Go definition. What's corner? Corner top left. Ah, right. Okay, it's just definition of the corners of that rectangle, which we don't care at the moment. Border style. Yes, we do care about border style. Where that came from? Style types. All right. Import. Good. Don't care about corner. Don't care about side. Get shit done. Request builder. We don't want these things like this. We want something that more like a display list. So essentially a display list is just a list of commands. So you have a command like draw a rectangle, draw text, draw a rectangle, draw text, and then it's become a list, and then you just loop through the lists and then render them, you know, in order, and that will handle the case where a text is under a box and stuff like that. Yeah, at first we were going with that approach, but for some reason I changed to this approach, and yes, this is one of the many things that I do in my life that I'm still questioning myself. But we'll live with it for now. Do we care about paint box being debugged? Nah, we don't. Anyway, that's good enough. We need something called display list. Display list, and in here we need a display list, and within the display list we should have a command list of command. What else does this playlist contain? Yeah, nothing, just command. So might as well just do this. Display command, I think. Nah, just should be enum. Display command. Should be paint box or draw box, or should it be draw box? Because if it draw box, then we have these things, which is very redundant. Yeah, those are very redundant. Border rectangle. Border rect is a rectangle. The rect itself is of the box. Border colors, because the thing is, the display list should not knows about these boxes thing. The display list should just be a list of command. Like, it should not knows about box or rectangle or anything. Well, yeah, it should know about rectangle, but essentially it's just a list of commands. so let's keep it that way. We'll take care of that later. Anyway, so it should be command, display command. So the display list and display command. Well, display list should just have command because that's clear enough, I think. So it should just be command. Like, it cannot be anything else. It's just command. And with if it's in display list, so it should be display command. So the command should be draw rect, fill rect. Yeah, that would be better. Fill rect. Taking a rectangle and a color. Yeah, that looks reasonable. Fill rect, fill text. Wait, let's do fill rect first, and then we'll move further with that idea. Display list, how about that? One. Looks cool. Yeah, okay, now we have to, right. Let's do another one for round rectangle. I want to combine them together, but I cannot bother doing that. Looks easier this way, clearer as well. In the future we might have some algorithm that improve fill round rect, who knows. Stick with that for now. Okay, so we need that, and we need a builder, display list builder. I shove everything inside of here. Display list builder. I mean, should it be builder? Should it be builder? Yeah, it should. So the plan will be, we'll have something in a painter, and when the painter do painting, we'll say, okay, we'll get a display list builder, and we will loop through the layout box, and then we'll try to produce a list of commands. And then, yeah, let's do that. We'll just produce a list of command or display list, run through them, and hopefully we'll get something nice out of it. So list builder should have a canvas size, actually, because it should be similar to the painter. Otherwise, it doesn't know how big the page is. Okay, that's look good. So for now, let's just do that. Display list builder. So what do you do with this display list builder? You need a new function so you can construct the damn thing. Self canvas size. We can take the canvas size from outside of this. Hopefully that will work. Well, do we really need the canvas size, or do we need to border to borrow it? Can we borrow it? Hell yeah, we can. Let's borrow it. Let's borrow it. Yeah, let's do that. It's easier. You don't have to clone anything. Boom. So we need to build, and then in this build we need to have we need a list, we need a display list here, so that is list right, that. Okay, so that we can now do display list display list. Okay, so we need a constructor for that. So new, like so. We'll take care of you later. I'll implement display list new for now. Right. No, that's wrong. Don't do that. Vector new. Okay, so now you got a display list. Display list should have a should have some helper function. Yeah. Yeah. Fill rectangle. Borrow mutable self. Takes in a rectangle. And well, yeah. And a color. So we don't have to do this all over again. You can just do self dot 0 dot push. It's always awkward to look at the 0 like this, like self dot 0. That's why I don't like using this type of struct, but it has looked shorter. Command gonna be command what? Fill rect with the rectangle and with the colors. And then we'll push the command inside. Looks right. Okay, so build here needs to borrow mutable. We're gonna need a layout box because that's what we are going to use to construct our display list. What is our layout box again? Damn it, I forgot. Oh, okay, we just borrow. Just borrow a layout box pointer. Yeah, just a layout box pointer like this. What? Oh, you can't find it? How about now? Can you find it? Nice. Alright. So what next? We might be able to copy all the code in request builder and then just move over here. That'll be easier for sure. But we might need to do some refactoring there. Do we want to do the whole thing by ourselves? Nah, we don't. Let's copy some over. Okay, so we need this. Painter display list. We should move this display list builder outside, but I feel like there's too much effort. Gonna name them, gonna have to find them a home, gonna have to take care of them. Just when you can just shove them in here is much easier, but exactly though. Don't be like me. Anyway, layout box is visible. Well, if it's not visible for painting, don't draw anything, don't do anything. Do we want to recursively call this build function? Yes, we do. Yeah, that's what we want. And then at the end, we just do that. Alright. It's not difficult at all. Gonna copy all of these. Compute border as well. Compute all of the. Alright, we'll copy the whole thing. We'll just have to modify some part of it. Okay, build paint boxes. We'll take care of you later. Don't worry, we'll come back. Build a paint boxes. Do we want to call it build Paint boxes. Yeah, why not? Alright, that's good. That worked. Property. Import it, please. And then, okay, so if it's root element, oh right, we need that variable over. Root element use body background, which means if there's a root box and the background has a, oh no, and the body element has a background, and we use the body element background, we don't need to use the root background. Usually white anyway. But, oh no, okay. Okay, we need CSS colors. Probably a good idea to copy the whole thing here. Oh, oops, that's not what I want. How about now? Property. Oh, okay, we can just remove them. Missing fields. Okay. Should be false by default. Try adding commas. Yes, I will. Thank you. Rectangle or round rectangle? Fail to resolve. Yes, I know. So where do we grab this from? Oh right, from paint box, right? Yeah, okay. Okay. We actually don't need this thing. Wait a minute. Paint box. Paint the box. Ah. Right. This is gonna be much more complicated. But that's why we are here. Anyway, okay, this is painting the box, which is saying go through the box, paint the box with border. If it had border, paint the border. Okay, we want it to be much more simpler, so we don't want paint box anymore, but instead of paint box we want commands. Yep, we want commands. So yeah, let's do that. For now, let's just ignore all the border things for now. We don't care. Like, we can just get rid of this. What else is there? Get rid of this as well. And this one. Alright, that's good. Yeah, of course you complain. How about now? Yeah, good. Okay, so we don't need paint box. What we need is what? Oh, right. We have to comment out these things as well. Compute borders, border rex. Maybe corners. Damn. Okay, so maybe we need that. We need corners. Just computing corners. There's nothing wrong with it. Did we make a mistake? Nope, hopefully not. Struct with similar name could exist. No. Don't. No, that's not what I want. Compute border as a macro? Wait, I write a macro for that? God damn, I'm good. Compute macro. Oh no, compute border. Did we write a macro for that? Oh, we did. Ooh, okay. It's very good of me. Anyway, cannot find a structure. Maybe you need to import it. How about now? Can you find it? Yes, you can't. Okay, so stop complaining, alright? Compute borders. Right, so compute border works now, but not compute border radius corner, which just returning a list of corner. Okay, so that can live. You can stay. You don't have to go away. Good. Corner. Good. Okay, so that all works. But now it's the thing. The thing is we need to generate command. So to generate a command to render a box, you first render the background of the box. So you just do this display list fill rectangle, pass in the rectangle. Well, if it's the rectangle, if it's not, then it's okay. So we can now remove this rect or round rectangle because we are building the list this how do you say it, directly? Yeah. So we'll do something cool like this. Match. Ooh. Match. Maybe corners. If there's corners, then it's a round rectangle. If there's no corners, then it's just a regular everyday rectangle. So if there's some corners, then we do something else, and but if it doesn't, then we just do fill rectangle. Right, where's the color? Where's the bloody color? What is it? What is the color? So what is the color? Oh wait, hang on. Okay, so perhaps we need that. What are the colors? Background colors. Is it background colors? Yeah, seems to be. Background color. How about now? Works? Yes, cool. But now we need to support a round rectangle because we haven't do that yet. Oh yeah. Yes, we will not need this anymore. Thank you. Cannot find a type color. What do you mean you cannot find a type color? The type color is right here. Oh wait, it's CSS color. Okay, my bad. My bad. Sorry. Cannot find rectangle. Now you can. Cannot find round rectangle. How about now? Yes. Size. You want size as well? Good. Wait, where they would? What? I thought I imported that. Where did it all go? Oh, anyway. Is that how compute border is supposed to look like? No, it is not. Compute border has these things as well. Okay, cannot find type corner. Did I delete some code that I don't know? Anyway, okay, cool. Hopefully I didn't do anything foolish. fill the round rectangle. We need round rectangle right here, man. Okay, looks nice. And then here we just do the same thing but for a round rectangle. Round rectangle. Can you do from? Because I want to be able to do that. What is in round rectangle? Round rectangle is just a rectangle and a bunch of corners. New is that. Can we do something like new from rect? Oh, can we do from? Can we implement from? Let's do that. How do we implement from again? From rectangle and corner for round rectangle, and then we do can we do that? Corners. Does that work? Oh, that works. Haha. Rectangle and corners. That is very simple. Okay, let's do that. Let's do round rectangle from, and we'll pass in rectangle and the corners. Does that work? Yes, it does. Cool, awesome. So now we have all the rectangle. We don't paint the borders though. We should. How are we painting them now? Paint borders, edges, and then the corners. Huh. Okay. That looks very complex. But we will keep this. We don't want to modify this in any way. But we want these two are two different commands. So paint border. Well, we don't need actually. We just need to paint the borders. Yeah, paint borders to be a yeah, why the fuck not? Let's do that. Fill rect stroke border. Really? Maybe. Fill border. Nah, that'd be weird. That'd be weird. Would it be weird? No, it won't. It wouldn't. Let's stick with that. Fill border. Border for a rectangle. And what else do you need? You need a rectangle, you need a border rectangle, and you need a bunch of border. Because you need the original rectangle, the border rectangle, and then the whole bunch of borders. So that you can use the original rectangle, compare with the border rectangle, and then paint them. Paint all the borders according to those reference. Paint box borders. Ooh, that does not look good at all. Paint box borders. Borders have top right, bottom left, and you got all the styles. I want to stop relying on these paint box though. We can remove this now, which is good. We can remove this as well, actually. So now we have two choices. We can either do a command called fill border with an S, and then you have a list of borders, or you have a struct that contain borders like this one, exactly this one, but rename. Or you have another one that called fill border, and then just have border, and then you will have like 4 of them for 4 corners. So that is pretty redundant. Yes, no, maybe, no, probably not. Border style, border style. Do I want 4 of them, or do I want 1 of them? What is the downside of having borders, of having fill borders with an S, with a vector, which confusing because it doesn't specify the direction, because we need to keep track of these things like top, right, bottom, left things. So it would be more logical to go with this option. So do we want this, or do we want this? 4 of them. Would be a pain to have a struct though, because you're always storing an option even if that border is not there. So it would be nicer to have like individual command like fill border top, left, right, and that. Yeah, let's go with that. Say no more. Let's go with that. Fill border top, rectangle, and border. Do we have border? No, we don't have border. Border is essentially this one. Why not need primitive anymore? Okay, let's shove everything into this file, and then we'll take care of them later. Yeah, fill border top, rectangle, border. Looks good, looks fine. Have 4 of them. Top, right, bottom, left. Does that work? Nope, doesn't, because we are missing commas. Okay, not an ideal solution, I guess. Kind of repetitive, but it's clearer. It is clearer. Though, I mean, there's... right, okay, so this argument is... The argument of having 4 options is not a good argument because, you know, essentially when you save everything into an enum, I think it will still allocate memory for these commands as well, even though they're not in use. Shouldn't be a problem. Memory shouldn't be a problem. But the structure of it should be a problem. Do we want 1 or do we want 4 of them? Okay, let's just do 1. Much easier, actually, if we don't care about memory. So borders would be this thing. Yeah. Not paint box border. No. Oops. Yeah, looks cool. So now you can do fill border, rectangle, rectangle, borders. Yeah, looks cool. Okay, let's go down here and then we will take care of that. Fill borders, borders with S, and a rectangle, and border rectangle, and borders. Yeah. Okay, so the command would be filled borders. You need an original rectangle, and then you need a border rectangle, and then you need a whole bunch of borders that you're gonna render. Yeah, looks cool. This, okay. Okay, so maybe corners. If we don't support rendering borders for round rectangle yet, because that is difficult, and I do not know how. But now we do support rendering rectangle, like regular rectangle borders. So what did we do here? What we did is we said paint the borders, fill the rectangle, and we shouldn't do that in truth, but doesn't matter really. Okay, so fill borders with the rectangle and the border rectangle and the list of borders. Yes. You don't like it? Why don't you like it? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where's that came from? Uh-oh. Okay. Ignore that. Borders. Borders. Expected borders. And you shall have borders. How about now? Expected border. Alright. Yeah, happy? Cool? Cool. Okay. Okay, that's good. We actually don't need primitive anymore. That would be much, much nicer. Okay, that's good. Fill the rectangle. Fill the borders. Yeah. Okay. Looks good enough. Looks good enough. Yeah. So technically that could be a functional display list by now. We'll remove request builder out of the file list for now because we don't use it anymore. The painter will need to improve because we don't use that anymore. We don't use request builder anymore. Now we use something better. We use something called display list builder. Import it. Thank you. Number boxes to paint. Okay, we don't lock that out anymore for now. Display list. We will do for command in this playlist, we're gonna do is match the command. If the command is fill rectangle, with the rectangle with the what color, right, color. Sorry, my brain just stopped working for some reason. Paint the box. No, not painting the box, but oh, okay. We'll have to do this. Fill the rectangle. Yes. Self dot gfx. Fill the rectangle with the rectangle and with the color. Fill the round rectangle, same thing. Actually, we can just copy that with nar. We'll have to do this though. And then what? You need fill the borders. Yeah. Rectangle, border, rectangle, and the borders itself. What do you do with that? Oh, you go self paint borders. Perhaps. Hopefully that is the right thing to do. Rectangle. And then what do you take? Border, rectangle, and borders. Does that work, or do you have to borrow them? Borrow, borrow, also borrow. Works? Nope. Nope, it did not work at all. We can remove these two now. Paint block borders, well, we don't do that anymore, my friend. We decided to move on. We only use border now. Okay. Same thing here. And here. Whoops. Works? Yep, that works. Any other complaint, my friend? Oh, one other complaint. What is that? What is your complaint, my child? It's not an iterator. Nonsense. Ah, right, because we haven't returned. Oh, okay, okay. Let's rename this. Rename this process, and so that we do processing, and then we can also do recursive. We can call it recursively. That's what we want. Process, and we'll expose a build function that is similar. But this function actually return the display list itself. Self dot process. We process the layout box to generate the display list, and then we just say display list. We just move it out of the builder, and the builder essentially become useless, and it will be dropped by Rust. That is the beauty of Rust. Yep, once you don't add this borrow sign, that means that everything in here will get moved at the end of the function. So it's very useful for this to use this builder what do you call it, design pattern, I guess, because usually we just need a builder temporarily. Jesus, that is a difficult word to pronounce. But yeah, we don't need it to like exist throughout the program. We just need it, you know, for a moment so that we can build everything. And once we build, we're only interested in what is produced and not itself. And yes, so once it's produced the correct display list, we just drop it. And that is how society works. No, it doesn't work that way. No, I'm sure I was joking. Display list is not an iterator. Right, because this playlist is a struct. It is a struct. Yes, you're not wrong. How do we make it? We just... Oh, we can do... Can we dereference it? Would be nice to do that. We can just implement dereferencing for the display list, so that when something referencing the display list, it is pointing directly to the vector within it. That would be nice. That would be real nice. Self.0. We need a target types, which is vector of command. Oh, I wonder if we can do this now. Ooh, that is awesome. So yeah, before we have to use self.0 because we have to access this vector, but now we can just call self.push because self now point directly to the vector as well. Such a good feeling. Okay, that's good. How about now? Does that work? Not an iterator, but if I call iterator, ooh, that works now. Mismatch type. Why? Hang on. Expect rec, but found rec borrow. Okay. Into iter, so it moved the whole thing. What? Value moved due to this method call? Well, that's the idea, my friend. Can't you do it? Create a consuming iterator, that is one that moves each value out of the vector. Yeah. Vector cannot be used after calling this. Yes, we don't need that anymore. So that's why we're doing this. Can we do this? No? Values move due to method call. That is not... Well, yeah, that's how you do it in the example. It's just called dot into. What move? Oh, is it the pane borders just move? Is it? How about now? Oh, hang on. We just keep this here, but gonna remove this, and this, and this, and this, and borrow all of them here. Okay, it's still complaining. Why are you still complaining? You cannot move out of the dereference of this playlist. The move occur because the value has the type display list, the vector display list command, which does not implement copy trait. We don't implement in copy, we just... Oh, right. It is my bad. Because if you go to if we go to Rust vect into where's the bloody into iterator, yes, no, where is it, into iter, yeah, into iter, take a self which moves everything, but we are dereferencing it. We're dereferencing the display list. So we are referencing to the display list. So we're essentially borrowing it, and we call into iter, which cannot be done because we're borrowing it. We don't own it. So we need to own it, which we do, but I don't know how to let Rust know that we own it though. Cannot borrow data. Okay. It is my bad. I mean, I can implement the deref mutable, but I don't see the point here anymore. Might as well just do something like this. Iter. Yeah, let's do iter. Self. Iter, we're gonna return a vector of command, or more like commands. Yeah. Once you get the commands, then you don't use it anymore. Yeah, let's do that. It doesn't look good though, but that will do. What is this request builder? No, we don't. No, we don't care about request builder anymore. Commands. Ooh, okay, that's look very nice. Okay. Yeah. So no complaint. Yes, no complaint. Painter works fine. Request builder is no longer in use. Primitive, we no longer use primitive. Yes, no, maybe, yes. We don't. Oh my god, it doesn't understand. Yes, it understand why. Oh. Interesting feature. Anyway, we don't need request builder anymore, don't we? Well, we do need it so that we can fill in the rest of the code. But this is good enough. Okay, hopefully that will do it. Let's see if it still works. Nope, doesn't. Please display list line 118. What is it? Move occurred because rectangle has type rect, which doesn't. Okay. Fill rectangle. Move there. Okay. So what is that? Move occur. Of course it's move. Oh. Clone it. Easy clone. Yeah. No complaint. We'll see. Oh, okay, that looks. That seems to be working. Text. Oh, no. Okay, so the boxes are working. It's not text working though. Text are not working. Text never worked. But yeah, that's good. We'll come back to that. We'll come back to text later. But for now, we do know that the rectangle works. Oh yeah, let's check out if they're rendering the rectangle border correctly. Border radius still works. Border. Oh, what is it? What is it? What was it? Border rect, maybe. Let's try that. Let's try that. Border rectangle. Yeah. Okay, so this all works. The border works just fine. Okay. So yeah, that's done. We have finished rendering borders and rectangle. Now we need to render text. Wait, can we do scroll bar yet? I think we can. Let's do it. Quickly fix scroll bar. Scroll bar. Oh, we don't need this anymore. Oh, right? Yeah, we don't. We can just do self dot. Oh no, what do we do here? Self dot build. Self dot display list. Fill the rectangle with that. Self dot display list. Fill the rectangle with that. Yep. Github. And here we just do thumb. Alright. That looks good. Let's move on to this one. Need to process the lines so we can handle text rendering. Process lines. Yep, this is what I want. Display list. Yeah. Well, instead of pushing text, we are filling text. Fill text. Do we need a rectangle? Yes, we do, I think. Well, we need the content first, which is a string, and then we need a rectangle. So we can do self dot display list. Right, we need to support that command. Could just copy one of them. Fill text. Fill text. You need a text, which is a string. And we need a rectangle that contain it. We need color, we need font size. size 32, I think. Fill text. We need content, rectangle, color, font size. Okay, let's do it. Color and font size. Font size F32. No complaint. Nope, do complain. Fill the text, please, with the content and with the rectangle, the color, and the font size. Alright, what is content? Content is string borrow. Why is content string borrow? Can I just deref? Yeah. No. Cannot dereferences. Oh, because it's borrowing. Okay, my bad. I can use toString. Okay. Command fill text, content, rect, color, font size, self, gfx, fill text. Yes, content, color, rectangle, color, and font size. How about that? That does look good. Complain? Nope. Nope. Okay, let's make sure that works. Alright. Moment of truth. Let's hope that test text does render something. Does. Yes. Does it render the scroll bar as well? It does. How about this small? Yes, it does. Test text overflow. Works just fine. Awesome. Yeah, so that conclude our refactoring session. Well, not yet. We need to move some of these things out. I think. I mean, that's not too bad, isn't it? No, it's not too bad. I might just leave it here. It's easier. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it. Let's leave it. It's not the first time I sweep something under the rug. Add everything. What? Refactor, painting, module. No. Use display list for painting module. Actually, I want to add something there. Previously, we were using custom paint requests. Which doesn't work if which always render box after before text. This could create a problem when we need to render something like box text box, because the text will always lie on top, will always be rendered on top of the boxes when it should be in the middle layer. Okay. All right. So we did do that. That is all done. Though I just realized another bug, because in the graphics module, the thing that governs the rendering for our browser, we also do the similar thing. We draw the triangles before the text when it should be in order. Damn. Well, we'll work with that sometime. Not now though. Now we want something else. We want something else. We want to have clippings so that we don't render text outside of the box. Yeah. Clips. Clip rectangle. Text in a rectangle. Yeah. Start clip rectangle and then end clip rectangle. Yes or no? Yes. Should be like this. So start clip rectangle. That will start clipping a rectangle. And then our painter will have to have a context that keep track of the clippings. Yeah. So when we call end clip rect, it will pop out this command and yeah, unclip the whole thing. That should be it. Painter command start clip rectangle, or could just do something clip rect. And then end clip rect. Yeah, shorter. Do nothing at the moment. and clip rect. Also do nothing at the moment. Okay, so what do we do with the clip rect? Well, we first have to keep track of that. Clip rect is a vector of rectangle. Yep, it will be a mess in the future because in the future we will support clipping round rectangle, and that will be difficult. But we'll worry about that later. So here we just do self dot clip rect push rect self dot clip rect pop last element. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, good. Alright. So now we have to handle that. How do we handle that? Well, when you get the rectangle. Okay, so we need to... Do we want to apply the clipping by ourselves? Or do we want to find a built-in clipping solution within graphics? Now let's do it ourselves. Much easier. Which means we need to do a custom pane rectangle. Hopefully we don't have to mute table or anything. Oh wait, we do need to. Rectangle would be a rectangle, and then the colors would be colors. Fill that thing. Yeah. Whoops. That. Then at the end we can just say fill the rectangle with all those things. Cool. That's what we knew. What else we do? But before we do that, we need to clip it. For clipping rect in self.clip rect, we of course just borrowing let's use this rectangle. So the use rectangle will first equal that move occur. Alright, because we do that. Use rectangle right there. Mutable. Okay, so we need to somehow take the intersection between those two rectangle, between the clipping rectangle and the use rectangle. So how are we going to do that? Don't know yet. Let's do this intersection with clipping rectangle. Yes. Nope. Okay. Go to definition. We need something cool here. Intersect with another rectangle. Yep. When you intersect that, you will compute intersection with another rectangle. Modify the current rectangle into the intersection rectangle. Yeah, looks alright for me. Okay, so how are we gonna intersect with that? It's time for drawing. So we have a rectangle, and then we have another one on top. This one have that, this one have this. Okay, so we want to compute this small rectangle right here. So that this is the X, this is the Y. Yeah, and this is the width, and this is the height. Okay, so the X would be equal to the X that is largest, so max of x1 and x2, where x1 and x2 are the x coordinate of those boxes, and the y is gonna be equal to the max of same thing, so y1 and y2. Yeah, and then the width will be equal to what? This one minus this one. So this one is because it could also be like this. So this is x1 plus width 1, and this one is the x. I mean, why do we have to compute the width? We can just compute this coordinate. It's much easier. This one will be what? Intersections. This is the bottom. This is the bottom, This is the x coordinate of this. It will be x plus width, x1 plus width. So it's the minimum one. So should be minimum of x1 plus which one compared to x2 plus width 2, right? Yeah. So in case it's like this, the xy will be the max here. Okay, that's good. And the width will be equal to the x1 plus width 1, x2 plus width 2 here. So the x coordinate will be the minimum one, which is this one. Yes, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, so that's the x coordinate of the bottom corner. So the y bottom also be minimum of x or y1 plus y2 or plus height 1 and y2 plus height 2. Okay. And so the width will become xb minus x, and then the height will become yb minus y. Yeah, looks about right. I don't know. I am very bad at math, but this looks right. Let's implement it. x1, oh, x equal self dot man, the max didn't even. Does the max function work with f32 max by max? Does f32 has a max function? Oh, it does. Okay, max. Okay, max of self dot x and other dot x. Yeah. So dot x. That's y. Yep. And the width will become what? F32 minimum of self dot x plus self dot plus self dot width, and other dot x plus other dot width, and that minus x, and do this for height as well. That is y height, whoops, height y height y. Yeah, looks good enough. And let's construct the new value here. Yeah, it looks about right. Do we want to get the absolute value here? No, we don't. Let's just keep it that way. We'll fix any bugs that come up later. Wait, what if the box is within the box itself? What if this like this? Then the x will be equal to max x. This is 1. X and y is good. The minimum of x1 plus y1, x2 plus y2 here and here. Okay, it's minus x minus y. Good. Okay, should just work. Yeah. Okay, looks good enough. Good enough for me. So yeah, that should just work. Though we need to support this one. How are we going to support it? If wait, we need to build all of that. And then we need to say if the layout box is scrollable. Good definition. What is overflow scrollable? Yeah, I want this one. Let's make it a property as well. Is overflow scrollable? Self that return a boolean, and essentially we just returning this. Yep. And so looks awesome. Okay, so we can just say if oh wait, we don't need that actually. My bad. My bad, my bad, my bad. My bad. What we want is overflow visible. Because if it's visible, then we don't need to clip the box. So we can just say overflow x, overflow y if the overflow value is visible. Then yes, it is that. Unwrap or else true. Let's do that. Or true. Is overflow visible? Yeah. Is overflow visible? If it's visible, then we don't do anything, but if it doesn't visible, we clip it. We say self.displayList. Right, we need to support that command as well. Clip rect. We just need a rectangle and that. So clip rect. What? Rectangle clip it, and then what? End clip rect? Yeah. Good. So do we want right here? We want clip rect. Clip for me the rectangle of the content box, or the absolute rectangle, I guess. What is the absolute rectangle? Absolute rectangle is just content box, right? Offset, content size, yes, just content box. Good. Yeah, clip it and do all the thing, and once you do all the thing, you know, less mutable, clippings, false, self, no, not self, clippings true, if clippings, then we'll have to pop it. And the clip rect, yes, before rendering the scroll bar. Looks about right. Let's try it. Let's make a whole bunch of tests for that. Test overflow. Let's make it div class box. Yeah. Parent 2. Parent 2. Margin bottom, let's do 50. 50 is much better. What do you do with parent 2? What do you do with box actually? Box should be height 50 px. Parent 2 should height, let's say, double the amount, triple actually. Let's just call it 300. Hopefully it will fit. The height will be 50. Background colors will be yellow. Background colors will be black, so we can see things. Scroll, and that's about it. Let's try it. Overflow. Whoops. This work. This doesn't. And why is it only one box? Should be plenty of them. Should be a whole bunch of them right here. Height 50. Display block. Strange. Overflow. Nope. Ain't happening. Block layout maybe? Whoops. layout. Block layout works just fine. Overflow. Overflow is not. This does not work fine at all. Oh, I forgot to close them. Damn. Yeah, that is my bad. 100%. 100%. Flow. Ooh. Need a bit of space between them. 20. Overflow. Yeah. Okay, so the clipping works fine. You see the box, some of the box are like half inside of the box and half outside of the box. Yeah, like this one. And it's still getting render, which is not outside of it. So the clipping works great for boxes. Yeah. Yeah, let's do the same thing for round boxes. In the painter, I think. Hopefully that will work. Ah, okay. So we do need that now, because we haven't implemented that yet. Okay, can we just copy it over? No? Oh, how about rectangle? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It won't work. It won't work. Because it's just gonna resize the current rectangle to get smaller, and then it's render the corners. So okay. So we don't support that yet. We will in the future, but that is very complicated. So we will not do that today. But yeah, we got rectangle working. Overflow, rectangle working, text not working because we haven't do the clipping with text yet. Wonder if we can do it. Yes, we can. Yeah, try it. We will attempt to do that with text as well, but for now let's just commit it before we mess up the whole thing. fill the text. We need to change this. Oh wait, we have the bound. We do have boundary there. So we can just intersect with the boundary, produce a new rectangle. Should work, right? Right? Hopefully. Let's see. See if that is an easy fix or not. Painter. Fill rect. Oh, instead of filling rectangle, let's fill the text. Fill the text. Oh, hang on. We can just do this clip rect. Yeah, because essentially we're just clipping the rectangle. Okay. So we can just do this. We can just do that one. Return a new rectangle. Yeah. So we can, oops, so we can do something like GFX clip rect. Yeah, looks good. Clip rect. Okay, let's try it. Overflow works here. Ooh, works there as well. Haha. Works pretty well. Okay, so we have text clipping now. That is awesome. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, I need to make a proper demo right there. That is really cool. Overflow. Parent text. We don't need that. We can just copy the text example, I guess. Yeah. Could just do that. Copy it over to text overflow. Yeah, looks cool. Okay. Parent text height should be 200. Color should be something easy on the eyes. Well, let's do that. Yeah. Actually, yeah, let's move. No. Let's choose a better color. Choose a darker one. Like that dark. That works. Yeah. And same with this one. Boxes. Not yellow. Yellow is a bit bright. Just get something less bright. Here. Good. I like that color. That's background. Good. Parent text. This color should be white. So you got white text on blue background. Looks easier. Okay. Parent text. Parent boxes. Let's get another test. ID overflow, and within that we have another overflow. Should be class, and you have a bunch of boxes. Yep, and yeah, let's do that. Let's do ID instead because they have different properties. So some boxes are within, some boxes are without. Yeah. Looks about right. Inner 200, 300. Background color, no background. Well, yes, background, but different background. Lighter background. Yeah, so parent inner works. Boxes, yes, works. Yes, yes, okay, works. Hopefully that all fine. Overflow. Ooh, okay, that looks awesome. The text works just fine. That is awesome. Oh, that's not awesome anymore, isn't it? The text got stuck on top for some reason. Still clipping, but text got stuck on the top. I wonder it's because the text layout thing that get enabled by default. Draw text, draw queue, draw thing, painter, text. How do you backend text, layout default, layout default single line. because everything is rendered in one line. Overflow. Ah, no. It's clipping, but it's for some reason it's. Oh, right. It's not exactly clipping, isn't it? No. It's just resizing the text container. Right. Right. What if we do something different? Oh, we handle that later, I guess. It's gonna take a while to handle that case. But essentially we can use something called scissor rectangle or something, I forgot. But there's some API to do that from web GPU library. But anyway, that works. That works. If you don't pay attention to the top, it works flawlessly. Okay, that's good. How about scrolling the whole page? Works. Scrolling this thing works. Scrolling down. No. Okay. That's a bit strange there. Cause why are these boxes outside? Did we ever do something like that before? No, we didn't, I think. Alright. Parent outer. This one is parent inner. That should work. Overflow. Okay, text scrolling works just fine. This is the inner box scrolling. Nope, not working. Why? Oh, because it's class, not ID. Overflow. This works, yes. This work, yes. This work, yes. But that's not right. These bunch of things should be inside. Should be inside of this big box, not outside of those. Like if you render that, with the Chrome browser, then it should render it correctly, I guess. I hope. Yeah, it does. Oh wait. Oh no, okay, that's right. Yeah. So there should be an outside box and there should be an inner box right here. Okay. So we we just need to margin bottom for a bit. Let's add padding. Padding is always good. Overflowed. Okay, padding works fine. No. No. Okay, padding break the scroll bar. Haha. I guess because it haven't considered padding into the scroll height as well. I wonder if we can easily fix that. Painter. No, this playlist. The thumb wide, the thumb height. The thumb height is the container rect height plus. Wait, what? The gutter. Scroll bar with the scroll bar height is the alright, my bad. The thumb is the scroll height plus the layout boxes dot margin, no padding, box model maybe, padding. Yeah, I think so. Padding box. Oh yeah, just need padding box. Yeah, cool. Yeah, let's do that. Hopefully that's easy enough. Box model. Let's padding box. Layout box dot box model dot borrow dot padding box. So you can just do padding box dot padding top plus padding box dot bottom. So that should take into consideration. Wait, no. Container height is scroll height minus that, I think. We'll see. Overflow. Okay, that's wrong. Is it? Oh, right, my bad. Should be down here. plus all of these. Yeah. Oh, okay, almost works. This is a bit outside of the box. Maybe this is the text. How about this one? It's also a bit outside of the box. I'll fix that later. But oh. Oh. We are having trouble with that one, don't we? Yes, we are. And also, the inner box doesn't render the scroll bar of its own anymore. Okay, we need to prove that. But for now, this is good enough. This is very cool already. Wonder if we should minus that. Might be a bad idea though. Scroll height. Rectangle height. Might be a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea, yeah. But let's try it. Yeah, definitely a bad idea. Though we could try doing this. Does that work? Nope, doesn't work. Test overflow works. That worked just fine right there. Yep. Yep, that works just fine. This one still has some problem, but we'll fix that. We'll fix that later. Anyway, the stream is long enough, I think. We have decent progress. We have things scrolling nicely, so it is very cool. Yep. Alright, let's submit the PR, I guess. Yeah. Cool. And we can do GitHub. So our progress so far, this is at the start of the month. We have this one. This is 2 days ago. And now we have full support. I am very proud of this. 12 commits, not too bad. Let's add a some animation for the PR. Overflow. Okay. Let us upload it. What's today? 13? And we will drag that thing into here. Which is probably gonna take a while. Oh, that's done. Preview. Yeah. Awesome. Yep. I am happy with that. Okay. Might as well wait until the PR is done and then we can start merging it. I'll make a quick tweet right now. I hope that Twitter will allow me to upload them my GIF. Hopefully that's not too big. Yeah, let's tweet it. Yeah. guys, it is done. The tweet is done. Well, if one test pass, the other will pass as well. It's kind of redundant to run two pipeline, like one for push, one for pull request. Should just run on pull request only, but I haven't configured that yet. Alright, all tests has passed, all checks has passed. We'll close this thing. Merge pull requests. Hang on. What is strategy? Create. Yeah. Confirm merge. It is done. It is in master now. Yeah. Okay. Here. Close command. Yeah. Works. Okay. Is it very exciting? We now have scrolling for our browser. So, alright, that's good. I am going to sleep. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching, if you're out there. I don't know if I will stream again, I don't know, but I hope I will. We'll see. Yeah.